So, you want to hear about the floods that are going on? You want to see one of my favorite national parks? Stay tuned for the next episode because this is On the Roads.
The North Cascades is home to 312 glaciers, a third of all glaciers in the lower 48 United States. All these glaciers and lakes feed into thousands of miles of rivers, providing great fishing and some epic waterfalls. The subalpine region of this park historically was home to many northwest coast Indian settlements. Archaeological digs have found 260 prehistoric sites, including homesteads, mines, and sheep farming settlements. On the cliffs around Lake Chelan, there are ancient pictoglyphs that are made with red ochre. The study of the archaeological sites here have led to new understanding of several areas of human activity across centuries. The wildly varying terrain of the North Cascades, from lowland forests to glacier peaks, support a huge amount of biodiversity. The park boasts 75 mammal species and 200 types of birds, as well as plentiful fish. In terms of diversity, however, its plant life is where the park really shines. It has over 200,000 acres of old-growth forest and more than 1,600 vascular plant species. Overall, North Cascades National Park is a must-see for everyone.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of On the Roads, and this is Donovan. How you guys doing? Is everybody gearing up for the holiday season? I hope you are. 'Tis the season. And also, how are my campers doing out there? I know it's winter time and the East Coast is getting hit with a lot of snow. So up there in the northeastern part of the United States, you're probably not going to get a chance to hit the national parks unless you're a wintertime camper. Good luck to all you guys out there. I'm featuring a park today. As you probably heard, I haven't seen a lot of news reports on it, but my daughter sent me some stuff. Washington and Oregon is experiencing a lot of rain and it's washing out a lot of roads. A lot of Washington and Oregon is underwater. All the people that I know out that way, please stay safe. Not sure as far as affect Indian national parks and if you can get in or not, but it's pretty bad out there. So my heart goes out to you guys. Utah, they're off to a slow start as far as snow. I just read an article today. Some places that usually have a significant amount of snow don't have snow right now. Utah's waiting on snow. And it's been pretty warm out here in Vegas. Not too bad during the daytime. We've been hitting around 70 degrees. The other day we went up to 75, which broke a record. So yeah, we're a little warm out here still for the holiday season, but we'll see what happens. If anybody's going out to Moab to hike and check out the Arches National Park, beware. I read an article about a hiker went out and got caught in some quicksand up to his knees, was stuck about a couple of hours, and they had to go out there and rescue him. They got him out, but that's why I try to stress, if you're going to hike, please let somebody know where you're going. If you have satellite or InReach, please carry InReach with you. I would prefer if you would hike with a friend. Buddy hiking system is probably the way to go. I know that a lot of you guys out there love the wilderness. You love going out there solo, and that's fine. The experienced people, we don't even have to tell them what to do. But if you're not an experienced hiker, please take some notes, do your research, because it's so easy to go out there, especially if you're in the wilderness, to get turned around and get lost, and you're out there stuck in the woods. I just saw a news report. There was a guy, he got lost in the woods. He was out there for a while. They ended up finding him, But he went hiking, got turned around, got lost, was out there for a significant amount of time. Luckily, he went into survival mode and they were able to find him. Just be aware, just be cautious when you go out there. Wintertime changes the landscape of the national parks, the trails, the places that you go camping in the wilderness. It's a whole different ballgame when you go out there. My fellow campers, be careful. I also hear that make sure you if you're going to Walmart, Cracker Barrel, those places, make sure you double check. There's no signs out there that says no overnight camping. Some cities are still doing the ordinance thing where there's no overnight camping. Walmarts are pretty solid still. I would just drive around and make sure so you don't get that knock in the middle of the night and have to worry about that. Well, I'm featuring a park today. In the beginning, in the intro, you saw some images of Cascade National Park, North Cascades. North. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Yes, North Cascades National Park. It's in Washington, and it's a beautiful park. It's big. I heard on YouTube when I watched this guy, he was talking about it. Apparently, North Cascades is per square mile one of the most dangerous national parks in the United States. The reason being, it's very, very remote. When you go to North Cascades, there's a couple of lakes. I know Diablo Lake is one of them. It's accessible by road, but a lot of the park, you'll have to take either a boat, a ferry, or hike to get to some of these remote places. Where the visitor center is, where I went to, of course, I was able to get to it by road. I believe it was, let's see, Highway 20. I took Highway 20 in. There's approximately 312 glaciers out there in North Cascades National Park. The water is beautiful, beautiful. It's like an emerald color. I had a great time driving up to North Cascades. It was a remote drive? No, it was, excuse me. Even though it was remote, it was beautiful. Got to go check it out. It's worth the drive, but make sure you see what the status is of this flooding. I'm going to try to do some research, and in the next episode, I'll try to give an update about that so we could talk more about how it affected your travel when you go up there. Because I did see one of the rivers out there went crazy and knocked out a bridge. Some people have no access to what you probably would call the mainland because it's gone. No bridge, wiped out. Also, some of the places are just totally underwater. There was a waterfall. I don't know what the name of the waterfall is. It had a beautiful, falls. Now that the rain has come out there, oh man, it's just outrageous. The falls is flowing at a crazy pace. Yeah, it's a lot going on up there. If you're going to go travel, if you're going to go see any national parks or anything up there, make sure you look at the weather reports, and also make sure you go on the National Park Service mobile app or website, whatever one you have. Do your due diligence before you go, because you don't want to try to drive up there and you can't get where you have to go. When I was up there, I did have a great chance and opportunity to take the car ferry, which was really fun. Jump on there. I took two of them. One of them it was about a 30-minute trip, and you park your car. If you want to, you can get out. You can go inside the ship. They have a bathroom. You can go get a drink if you want. They have some light food if you want to get some food. And you just sitting there and you just, take in the views. It's reasonable. It's not too expensive to take your car on these boats. So I did get an opportunity to do that when I was up in Washington. It was a lot of rain up there. Not as much as they're talking about they had this time, but it did rain a lot when I was up there. It was cloudy, rainy, but beautiful. Once I got outside of Seattle, and started going up, pushing up towards Forks. Oh man, it was amazing. I was walking around outside in the rain because out here in Vegas, I was telling some friends we went out this weekend. Out here in Vegas, we don't get a lot of rain. We did get a lot of rain before F1, but that was the most rain I've seen. I've been here for 7 years. That's the most rain I've seen in the 7 years I've been here. And then there was only one other time before I moved here that I saw a lot of rain like that. We don't get to see a lot of rain down here in the Vegas area. Washington was just beautiful. It was green, and the elk, man, some of those elk were huge. I was driving. I was in a line of people. We're driving on this scenic road, go around the corner, saw this giant elk. It was about half the size of my SUV. This thing was huge, had a huge rack on it, big, beautiful animal. Got a chance to see it. So that was pretty cool. I mean, man, it was awesome. Went to the company Christmas party this past weekend. Christmas party was awesome. Had a lot of fun. Got to see some friends that I used to work with. Hopefully, I'll be able to go back to that part-time job in January. That would be awesome if that happens. That's something I'm looking forward to. Got some friends coming in this weekend. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to take one of them shooting. Got a nice little thing off of Groupon. We're going to go shoot some guns. They're going to be out here for a couple of days, so we'll figure out some stuff to do. They have quite a lot of drive-through Christmas light displays. If you go out to Nellis, they have one out there. They also have one at the ballpark in Summerlin. You can go check that one out. And I think there's one over near the W Hotel and Casino out that way. And there's a couple of walkthroughs that you can go to. You can go in and get some hot chocolate. You can get some naughty hot chocolate. You can walk around and check out the lights. If you look outside right now in Vegas, it's sunny. I just came in from having lunch with some friends that were in town. 70 degrees. Beautiful. I'm in shorts right now. I'm wearing shorts. Later on, I'll have to wear a hoodie. Yesterday, I didn't even wear a hoodie when the sun went down because I had to go wash my car. I didn't have, I didn't have to wear a hoodie. It was actually a little hot. I had to turn the air on the way home. I believe it was 50 degrees when I got home around 7 o'clock. The weather's still beautiful out here. I believe when my friends come out, it's going to be cloudy a few days, but that's okay. The sun is unforgiving. We went to lunch. We walked outside and the sun was beating down on us. That the West Coast sun is different. It's a whole different animal out here when you're talking about the sun as opposed to an East Coast sun and a West Coast sun. Yeah, it's hard to imagine that it's Christmas out here because it's nice outside. My friends and family back home in Jersey, the Philly area, got a couple of inches of snow. My friends that flew out here, they got stranded. They had a delay. They were on the plane. He said they were on the plane for almost 3 hours, and because they were sitting on the tarmac idling, the plane then had to turn around so they could refuel. And after they refueled, they could jump back on the plane, took off. They lost numerous hours on their trip trying to come out here. They were supposed to land at like 12:30 in the afternoon. They didn't get out here till like 5 or 5:30. A lot of delays flying out of the East Coast because of the weather. They were sending pictures, my granddaughter out there playing in the snow, and everybody's over there sledding. Some of the cops that I used to work with, they lived in another town over. I mean, they worked in the other town over. And they're out there sledding, making snowman, all that good stuff. Meanwhile, we're over here trying to run away from the sun. Yeah, there's a big difference when it comes to finding ways to get in the holiday spirit out here. Don't get me wrong. They have so many things going on out here. Santa Claus, up in Tavali Village, they have a parade, fake snow and Santa. They are doing a lot of things. If you go to the Bellagio, they have a botanical garden and they decorate it with different themes throughout the year. So now it has a Christmas theme. So if you are coming out here to Vegas, make sure you go by the Bellagio. It's awesome display. Bellagio puts on a big show when it comes to that. Some people have their houses decorated. You can drive and go check out some houses, but this bar next door to us, the Mint, I think I talked about it before. We get a discount and everything, but we go there for $22. They have 2 rooms. They have the main bar, and you can go in there and drink and gamble a little bit and things like that. You can pay $22 next to that, and they have a DJ in there. They have specialty drinks. It's all made up for Christmas time. You can go in there and take pictures, and it's a content creator paradise. You can go over there and do stuff like that if you want to. I think they have the Mariah Carey bar on the Strip that opened up. A lot of people are going to that. A lot of bars have a Christmas scene. I think Sand Dollar usually puts on a big production when it comes to doing things for Christmas and decorating their bar. There are little jewels, little slices of heaven where you can come out here and you can get in the Christmas spirit, so to speak. Again, Vegas, we're still trending down as far as tourists. We did have the Cowboys come out here, the NFR. That was awesome. They had all kinds of pop-up for the Cowboys, and they had the Downtown Hoedown, where they had some country artists out there on the stages on Fremont Street. They did come out here and have a good time. We didn't get to see them at the bar that we usually are regulars at. In past years, we had a lot of Cowboys come through and have a couple of drinks. We didn't have that many this time. I went there a couple of days over the weekend. Didn't see as many Cowboys as I thought I was going to see. They were here. By the looks of everything, stuff went pretty good. The NBA is in town. They're doing their little side championship thing. Yeah, the Spurs knocked off OKC. I believe OKC had 1 loss. Spurs knocked them off. So I think the championship game might be tonight. Don't quote me on that. We still have some things going on. We're trying to fill that void. We have the Raiders out here. We're not going to talk about the Raiders, but there are things still going on out here. The casinos are doing things to try to bring people back. They have a local deal where they waive the resort fees and give us a nice little package that we can come out and take advantage of if we want to do a staycation. I did go to the outlet stores. The North outlet stores is still free parking for locals, which is cool. You, on the way out, you scan your license and you give them your ticket. And there you go. You get free parking at the outlet stores. You can also take advantage of that. Still trying to get this guest on so we can do an episode about taking cruises. And then we have another episode that we want to do coming up. We're trying to get that together. I'd like to thank everybody so far that had an opportunity to check out the podcast. This podcast is not about money. It's just about sharing travel and camping type things. And if we don't talk about camping, sometimes we'll switch it up and we'll talk about other subjects because we are going to have some fun stuff. But I'm hoping we can do this cruise episode before Christmas time or before the guest goes. They're actually going on another cruise. Just came back from it. Going back on another one. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you do want to hear more about what's going on, there will be more episodes to come. Please push the subscribe button or just push the like button. We'll continue to get better and grow. I have some new patches that are coming in. They should be here Saturday. I'll be posting that on my social media so you can check out the tags. The new sticker is the new logo for the podcast. I have been giving out a lot of stickers. If you see me out there, just ask for stickers. I have them. I'm going to see how these patches do. If the patches do okay, I'm going to do a little thing where you like, subscribe, and do a couple other things, and I'll send you a patch. We'll continue to just have fun, and we'll continue to share information about camping, the camp life, and other subjects that are important to me and important to other people. And I think that we should try to get that information out to everybody. Once again, this is On the Roads, and I'm Donovan. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Take care. Happy holidays.